Hello and welcome back to the Sacred Portal Oracle channel. I am here with a pick a card today, all about manifesting your desires. This pick a card reading, I think, is for anybody who is feeling a little discouraged, feeling lost, feeling confused about where they're going in their life and what they're, bringing up and how they're moving. Like, you know what you want to do, but you're, maybe in the process of creating it, but you're getting a little confused. This is for you to kind of help you regain that energy, put you back on track towards manifesting your desires, because our whole entire lives are manifestations. They're either manifestations of what we've decided we wanted consciously or wherever we're flowing unconsciously. I myself have decided to take a more conscious, deliberate role in what I create in my life, and that's kind of more what I want to talk about on this channel. And so I figured pick a card specifically on that would be resourceful for people who are interested in the same thing. So if you do not know, my name is Salandria. This is my channel called the Sacred Portal Oracle. I post multiple different things. I'm trying to figure out what the channel is going to be. Please work with me. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and get started. But before I get started, I do want to set my intentions here. My intentions are only to help you create the true reality that you desire. So if anything does not resonate, if anything makes you feel uncomfortable, if anything is not in alignment with the reality that you would like to create, I encourage you to go ahead and disregard that, because at the end of the day, you are the one who is in control of what happens. So the cards that I'm pulling right now are for the energy right now, but the energy could be totally different tomorrow. So if something is not coinciding with you, if it's not clicking for you, click off, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. So first pile here, we have our golden calcite. It's one of my favorite stones. It was gifted to me. Pile one. Then we have lapis lazuli for pile two. Then we have our protection stone, black tourmaline, for pile three. So go ahead, take a few inhales. I'll do it with you. Just centering ourselves down. Don't make this decision based off your conscious mind, just off your brain. Which stone looks nice? Feel into it. Ask your guides what message you need to hear right now. You could totally be getting a whole nother message besides the one that I'm trying to give you. So ask what it is that you need to know, and one more deep breath in. If you're ready to make your selection, go ahead and click the timestamp below. If not, go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to move on. Please keep in mind that if you would like to book a private session, the link is down in the description box for a consultation. If you would like to go deeper on this reading, that link is also in the description box. It'll take you to my scheduling site. Also, follow me on Instagram. The link is down there. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're interested, but definitely comment is my favorite thing in the world. So if this resonates with you, if you get something from this reading, please go ahead and comment to, reciprocate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hello to my pile ones who chose this golden calcite crystal. This is going to be your manifesting desires, what you need to know about the desire you would like to manifest right now. Reading. Please make sure that if this reading resonates with you, you go ahead and leave a comment. That is a great way to give back to me. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, follow my Instagram, and if you'd like to go deeper, go ahead and book a session. The link is in the description box. First card that we have is the Quantum Storm. It says the process you started has begun. It's out of your control as things disintegrate to come back together. You have free spirit, observe, don't absorb. It says if you are If you are taking on the stress of others, try observing the situation from a distance. This will increase your energy. Observe, don't absorb. Patience any day now. 3 of air, great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Page of Wands. And 6 of Wands reverse. With the quantum storm. So whoever chose this pile, you are in the middle of going through it. Okay. Trust me, I understand, because we've all been through a quantum storm of 1 or 2 or 3. You're in the middle of going through it. You're in a space right now where the foundation, like it seems like there's no foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like where you're going next is not clear. You know what you're coming from. You know what you don't want, but getting to what you do want, either you're not clear about what you do want or you're not clear about how to get to what you want. And there's no safety net from what you no longer want. There's no safety net from the past anymore. So it feels kind of crazy. With this free spirit, it kind of makes me hear free agent. So somebody may have just gotten out of a relationship that was very supportive to them. If you have just gotten out of a relationship or moved on from a friendship, family member, whatever, or disconnected from somebody who no longer fits into the direction that you're going anymore, what I will say is they may be projecting on you, telling you that you need them, trying to make you feel like, you know, the things that are happening in their lives are their fault, and are your fault, and that's not the case at all. The beauty of a quantum storm is that you're in the absolute middle of it. So you've done your part, and now you kind of have to let everything just like disintegrate. And the most important thing for you to do is to know what it is that you want, to visualize what you want. So if you do not know, you need to get very clear. I feel like whoever is here, you're not very clear on where you want to go. You are very caught up in what other people are saying, thinking, and doing about you. You want something to something that you feel you deserve. You want your manifestation to like come right now, and it's not coming right now because it does not seem to me that you are focused on it. It seems to me that you are focused on what people think about where you are in your life. You're focused on past relationships. You're focused on what he said and she said. It seems like you're in a very like messy place with this free spirit. It makes me feel like you need to remember like the wholeness of who you are, and you really need to like move on. When I say you need to remember the wholeness of who you are, I mean like the divinity in you, the spirituality in you, the bigger version of you, the higher version of you needs to be remembered, because you're really limited, and it's through the people and connections that you are making. And you want to hurry up and show them like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I know what I'm talking about. No, everything's okay. You're trying to like rush and show them. And the universe is saying, slow down, young grasshopper. Slow down. While you're so focused on what others are saying, what others are doing, and even if you're not like actively in the mix, it's what your brain, it's where your mind has stopped. It's where your feelings have stopped. You want to go with this Page of Wands, like it's time for you to go, but you haven't actually gone. It's time for you to remove your energy from the past. And it doesn't feel like the past. It feels like it's the very present. But I'm telling you right now, in this present moment, because of course the present moment is the past, you need to start focusing on your future. You need to move your energy forward. You're not moving your energy forward. You're not moving into what it is that you want, because there's too many things that keep coming up to keep you right here, which is stuck. Because it's keeping you in drama, it's keeping you in confusion, it's keeping you in old responsibilities that are no longer yours. It's just keeping you in too much foolishness that you have no reason to be in that foolishness. I'm gonna go ahead, pull some tarot a little bit more and just get a little more clarity. Yes, you're very discontent. You know that you're supposed to be living an abundant life, but it's like you cannot see what's in front of you. And until you begin to embody the version of yourself that you want to be, until you try your best to live the life that you want to live or get the thing that you want to get, you're not going to see it, because you know what you want, you're just not, for whatever reason, acknowledging that. You're acknowledging what you don't want. So you need a switch in perspective. And like I said, you are in a quantum storm, so you're in the process of manifestation, but quantum storms are extremely important because, or like they're very fragile, they're very touch sensitive, because the way that I see anything that we're dealing with in the quantum, it is completely unphysical. Quantum is non-physical, okay? So if you are in the middle of a quantum storm, an unseen storm, the only way out of that, you create it. So, but if you're busy absorbed in other people's whatever they have going on, if you're busy feeling sadness and not, moving on from past traumas and not forgiving yourself and others and holding on to resentments, if you're busy looking like you know what it is that you want, but you're focused on what everybody else is doing and these past feelings, and if you cannot remove yourself out of the previous habitual emotions and feelings of sadness and all of that other stuff, that's going to really hinder you. And so you will find a ground eventually in that quantum storm, and it's not going to be the one that you want. So what I'm going to tell you is to get back on track as to where you want to go, what it is that you want. And I want you only focused on that, because right now you are in the middle of a manifestation. And it's just, it's the part where nothing is stuck. Like it's the part where it's just like completely up in the air. It's completely in the unknown. So you don't know what's going on. The only thing that you're supposed to do in that time is to be crystalline clear on where you want to land. And right now, because there is no ground around you, you decided that you knew what you wanted, but you're not sticking to that. And you're focused on what's happening in the current moment, which is going to be chaotic. So kind of step out of the chaos of the regular 3D moment and step into what it is that you desire. One last card. Strength, courage. Oh, with the Death card, transition. Yeah, you're going through a major transition right now. You're going through a major transition, and you've got to have the courage, the free spirit, to allow with that golden calcite. This is a very happy, positive, energy moving forward type of stone. It is very imperative for you right now to have the courage to like literally walk on faith. You are walking on absolutely nothing right now. There is no ground underneath your feet. The only ground that you have most likely is the people, places, and things that are around you, and they're all in a disarray. And the more you focus on their disarray, the more you change the manifestation that you're trying to manifest into something that looks more like what they have going on. So you need to have the courage to put more energy and time into a thing that like literally doesn't exist, just into an idea, into a feeling, into a whatever. And that's where your main focus needs to be. And you've really got to stop absorbing other people's energies. That's huge. So that is what I have for you guys who chose pile 1. I hope this resonated. If it did, if you got something from this, please go ahead and leave something down in the comments. Share with me. I love when people comment. I appreciate you. Like I said, if you would like to get more in depth on the reading, you can go ahead and book a private session with me. The link is in the bio, and we could definitely go way deeper, talk more about it, come up with a plan for you that's more personalized. But other than that, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Greetings to my friends who chose pile 2. With the lapis lazuli, this is your manifesting desires reading. What you need to know about the manifestations that you are trying to, or the manifestations that you desire. I would like to say, please go ahead and like, comment, especially if it resonates. You can always book a private session to go deeper in the link below. And let's look what you got. You are in control. Other people's opinions don't make or break your reality unless you accept it. You are in control of your reality. Stop letting outside influences hold the power. The only power they have is what you give them. Emotions. Retreat to the natural world. Boredom. Time to sit and stay. Three of water, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Five of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay, you're in sadness because of you're not controlling the story. You're not controlling the reality. You are in sadness because of what you believe you're supposed to have, what you're supposed to do. You are not the controlling party in your own reality right now. And because you are not, it seems like you are very emotional. You are really feeling sad. I mean, you have the Five of Cups 2 times. It says leaving, sorrow, loss. Yeah, loss, sorrow, and leaving. And you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck when really with the Three of Water, you have things to celebrate that you just do not celebrate. You're in a very emotional state right now. And it's like you're stewing. Instead of being emotional and processing, you're being emotional and stewing. So it's definitely necessary for you to go ahead. You need to get into nature. It says, go where you feel most alive. A peaceful forest, the mountains, your local park. Let the ocean roar through you. Be received by nature's wonder. Wow, it's a lot of sadness here. And it's sadness only because you're not the one who's in control of what it is that you want. And I don't know if anybody's ever told you that before. Like, you're in control of this whole entire thing. I know, people talk about manifesting and they talk about the universe and they talk about all of this stuff and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, the universe is the universe. To me, the universe is made up of whatever your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your emotional, your non-physical grid. That is your universe. Everybody lives in their own universe, which is the complete makeup of their non-physical grid. So if yours is sadness, then that is what you will experience in your life because it is your universe. You understand? Inside of a collective universe. I'm going to read this emotions card. 1 second. Number 12, boom, I open right up to it. It's time to acknowledge and release suppressed emotional energy in a positive, constructive way. You have that Three of Cups with the retreat to nature. It's very necessary for you right now. Emotions and feelings assist in navigating our way through life. They are fundamental to determining the health of our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Many people suppress their emotions for fear of being consumed by them. Neglected, stored emotions create volcanic pressure within, which can be detrimental to one's energy and body. If you have selected this card, Spirit is encouraging you to allow your emotions to flow in a safe space for you. Express your emotions. If you are sad, then cry. If you are angry, then be angry. Acknowledge and truly feel this process. Observe the emotions that are being released and ask yourself, from where do these reactions and emotions stem? Perhaps past memories and experiences are overlaying the current experience and increasing its emotional impact on you. It's so easy to overlook the tight grip that these denied emotions have had on you until they are released. Channeling these emotions in a positive, constructive way rather than ignoring them allows you to free yourself of emotional baggage within you. This act of releasing enables you to be present to enjoy the magic and awe of everyday miracles. It's easy and tempting to resist these unpleasant emotions, but the only way you will be free of this suppressed energy is to walk through the emotions, writing down your feelings, releasing your emotions to nature, or talking with someone you trust are just some of the many ways you can dispel this pent-up energy. Be gentle and compassionate with yourself during this process. The prayer is, Great Spirit, please guide me through this process of cleansing and releasing with love. Associated chakra is the sacral chakra. So yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot of pent up emotions, and there's blame. I feel like you are blaming. You don't realize that you have the control over the reality because people, places, and things that have hurt you in the past, you're more so in like the blame phase instead of like the processing, releasing, and then reclaiming control of your life phase. And it's so necessary because you have a lot of things to celebrate, and celebration is needed in your life right now. So if you feel like your desires aren't manifesting, you're probably feeling sad and you're trying to manifest. And what's getting in the way of you manifesting is you have to find a way to move through those suppressed emotions, which can be, I'm like, trust me, I have been emotionally cold for years. It can be like the scariest thing in the world to finally face your emotions, but the level of necessity, I'm telling you, you can, don't ever get me wrong, you can absolutely manifest without ever doing any work, any healing work, ever dealing with any emotions, whatever, depending on the depth of the emotions that you're feeling. You can absolutely manifest. The problem is, whatever suppressed emotions create a monster in your current reality, right? If you go ahead and up-level your life through manifestation and you did not release the monster only is going to match the next level. So he's only going to get bigger, badder, scarier, more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So you're better off going ahead, release the monster. You feel me? Which is those suppressed emotions, that suppressed energy. It's like so necessary for you. Let me get the tarot. Excuse me. Ace of Pentacles. Opportunities are totally around you, but you gotta take some time to do some inner reflection. What's this? Three of Wands. I think that's enough with the Justice card. Yeah, you definitely feel like some injustice has happened to you. You feel like things are not fair in your reality. Opportunity is underway. When you do the inner work, you will begin to see movement in your reality. When you start looking at yourself on a deeper level rather than just what it is that you have, because I feel like you don't feel like you have enough, and so that causes even more sadness. Until you can see yourself as more valuable than these things, because you are, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're alive. So anything alive is always going to be way more valuable than something that's not. I don't know if you want to, just, a product, or you maybe want a relationship or whatever. But until you find the value in yourself through reflection, you will not see movement. You must find the value in yourself by doing the reflection, releasing suppressed emotions. You will then finally see some movement coming into your life. For those who are into nature, I highly suggest it. The card came up. And then you have to remember that you are in control in your life. Nobody else has this control. I know that our parents did things, our grandparents did things, the school told us things, society only sees these type of people. However, when you finally grasp that, like, your reality, the experiences that you experience, of course, life always has a trump card and do whatever it wants to do, but for the most part, you have a lot of control. If you don't feel like you're in control of your life, audit. You are giving away that control. If you do not feel like you have control, you're giving it away to your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your grandma, your school, your society, your job, whatever. You are the one who's in control, and you will not have that control until you fully grasp that concept and take it back. You will feel lost. You will feel emotional. You will feel suppressed. You will feel unseen. You will feel unknown, because you're not at the forefront of your reality. You're not the main character in your reality. And with this Three of Water, I definitely feel like you guys have something to celebrate. And so, like I said, until you see your value and begin to celebrate your value and the control that you have and how your life goes through your inner reflections or whatever, that's when you will begin to see movement. So If this has resonated with you, I please ask you to go ahead and comment. That is the perfect way to give back to me. Go ahead and like the video. Subscribe if you feel called to. And I appreciate it. If you'd like to go deeper, get more in depth on what's going on, look at the astrology, all those beautiful things, we can go ahead and you can go ahead and book a private session. Link is in the bio. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'll be dropping little tidbits here and there, fun in the stories. Holla at me. Thank you. The Instagram is in the description box too. Peace. Okay, and last but never least, we have our people who chose our black tourmaline pile. This is going to be your what's going on with the manifestations that you desire, how to manifest your desires, whatever it is you want to call it. Black tourmaline, let's see. I'd like to start off by saying, please comment if the message resonates with you. Go ahead and click the like button. And let's get started. So we have, first thing, stories. You create the story which creates your life experience. Is this the story you want to tell? Pick a story that works for you. You have the power to play with your perception. Golden crown. Practice self-compassion. This says, see yourself with loving kindness. Acknowledge your growth as an empath and honor the person you have become. Wow. Wow. Purpose, follow your path. Seven of air, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. Eight of air, an illusion of being trapped, lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Put these over here. Six of wands, ace of pentacles, four of pentacles. Okay. First thing that comes up for me when I look at these cards, you are so worthy and so valuable. You have a high purpose in this lifetime. It seems to me like you come from a background that did not see your value and your worth. You are highly spiritual, highly intelligent, highly wise, whichever word resonates with you the most. Spirit is talking to you and downloading to you and wants you to guide other people. You have a calling to help others, but you do not think that you are good enough to help others, which is why you need to practice more self-compassion, because you have a purpose that you need to follow. You have many limiting beliefs that get into your way, and that's what the stories is about. What is the story that you have of your childhood? What is the story of you? It is time for you to go ahead and reimagine that story, redecide that story, or accept what that story is and then decide that even though this happened to me, it's impossible to take away my divinity. It's impossible to take away my anointing. It's impossible to take away it doesn't matter what I've been through. The purpose doesn't change. It doesn't matter. And I feel like you guys need to protect yourself because you chose the protection stone. You need to protect yourself from people who cannot see your divinity because their opinions matter to you. And they look at you in such a small way, and you are not small. You have so much to give to people. Your foundation is not secure right now because you are not being of service, because you do not believe in yourself, because of the stories that you're still following a lack-based story. So I grew up, my mom didn't love me, we didn't have money, I was abused, blah, 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 blah. Like, you are still following these stories. And it's like, okay, nobody's taking that reality from you. But this happened, and guess what? And so this happened, yet I'm still, full of love. This happened and I still have wisdom to give. This happened and I'm still helping people. Like, you really gotta fortify yourself. You need strong fortification. People are trying to give to you. Not even people, spirit is really trying to give to you. There are opportunities that you have that you do not take because you do not feel worthy of these opportunities. What? It don't make no sense for you to be on this manifesting desires, pick a card, and you're turning down opportunities. I don't think that you're turning them down. You could possibly be, but I also feel like you are blind to so many possibilities and opportunities that surround you in this moment. And it's because of your stories, and all you have to do is start telling yourself more, something that's more compassionate, something that's more fulfilling. And oh my God, for you, subliminals would work wonders. For you, affirmations, self-talk, and subliminals. Or what you can do, there's plenty of I feel like I'm talking so fast. There's plenty of meditations on YouTube for free. Go ahead, look up like a theta state meditation, whatever, blank state meditation. Go into that blank state and then say those affirmations, because for you, the only thing that needs to change is the story that you tell yourself and how you see yourself. So what's holding you back the most is simply your perception. There's nothing actually holding you. It's your perception. You're very skeptical of people. You don't trust people because of the past that you've had, but you have so much to give, so much to offer, so many opportunities that want you to see who you truly are. See yourself with loving kindness, acknowledge your growth as an empath, and honor the person you have become. There's so many things that are waiting. Once you honor the person that you have become, there's so many things that are waiting for you on the other side. Let's look at the tarot. And I'm definitely going to read Golden Crown for you. We got the Fool, Leap of Faith, Quantum Leaps. Wow. What is this? Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess once again. With the World card. Wow. So you have graduated out of a whole entire reality. Like, you are not a part of a system that you were once a part of. Wherever your family came from, you've actually cleared karma. Like, you don't have to keep walking in these same stories. Now is the time for you to change it and change your whole entire life, my youth. You will change your whole entire life, I promise. Simply through a shift in perspective of how you see yourself. You could also look up this thing on YouTube called self-concept. Self-concept works extremely quickly, like 1 month maximum for me. And you start seeing changes in like 2 months. I'm sorry, not 2 months, 2 weeks. What's this? The Tower, okay. Oh, with the World. Yeah, it's a sudden, you're not even like ready for this. Like, you're just not, it's completely out of the box for you. What I'm saying to you right now is like, me? What? Really? Or you can feel it, but it's just so taboo. You're like, dude, it completely breaks the previous foundation. Something here with your family. You're changing the line of your family. For somebody who's watching this, maybe you're into spirituality. Your family was never into spirituality. Maybe you're into self-help, and your family could have like a history of, you know, drug addiction or abuse or something like that. And so it's just like, it's such a juxtaposition. You're taking a sharp turn from like the whole reality that you've known from your family, from your friends, whatever. And it's hard for you to like accept and grasp. It's like when somebody calls your name and they're like, and the winner is so-and-so. And you're like, what? Yeah. You're still, it's still a lot for you. You're still in the process of becoming this person. You're still fighting for who you are. You're still fighting for your spirit. And I feel like using self-concept, affirmations, changing your story. Oh my God, your life is going to change. Please tell me that you're going to use self-concept. Please do it. All right, this last card. Victory and success. No more worries. Victory and success. I'm going to go ahead and read the Golden Crown. And we're going to call it a night. Golden Crown is good though. 14. Your light is magnificent. Let us now uplift and honor the radiant light of others. So you can see what I'm talking about. Congratulations on your amazing journey so far. Acknowledge the spiritual and personal growth that you have achieved, dear one. Celebrate this moment. We are all here in spirit to rejoice in just how far you've come. Your strength and perseverance have paid off, and your future is bright. The gift of the golden crown has been placed upon your head in honor of all you have already achieved. Bask in the glory of love that rains down on you. You deserve it. Are you ready for your next adventure? We here in Spirit need your assistance. Many souls who dwell upon this earth are disconnected from love. They do not know their worth or see their divine light. We ask that you assist in helping humanity see its creative potential, power, and brilliant light. Be conscious of feelings of judgment and envy. It is easy to get caught up in either of the two energies, judgment of those you see as less empowered and envious of those you see as more. Guiding others to their inner light requires love, empathy, and compassion. There is no one less or greater than you, for we are all a part of the same source of love. Help us guide humanity back to the remembrance of who they are with a pure heart and mind. You have the will to go the distance, and you should be pleased with your personal success. Go now and be of service to humanity. Be blessed. Your affirmation is, I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion, illuminating. I inspire others to be blessed. I inspire others to be the blessed radiance that they truly are. Associated chakras are the heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Something that came in for me while I was reading this is like, I feel like whoever chose this pile, you have been through a lot in your life, whatever that means for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's nervous system and emotional needs are different. And so whatever was a lot for you was a lot for you. And you still have found a way to feel the feelings of love and compassion for other people. You still have that in you. Yet you are limited by your past. You are limited by the story that you hold. The fact that you can still find love and compassion and lightness in your being after what you have been through, you are an anomaly. You are an anomaly, because there's too many people who have gone through darkness, sadness, whatever, their emotional needs not met, and they become evil people. They become not nice people, and they spread the same hurt that they felt to other people. And you are a person who consciously does not do that to others. And it's a battle for you. It's a battle, and that's okay, because it's just a battle. It totally makes sense. So I think that you downplay your success. I think that you downplay how far you've come. I think that you don't really see how huge of a difference that you've made in your own life and in other lives, and how you can impact somebody else just simply with your own story. But first, you have to turn the tide of the story. When does the little girl or boy who went through whatever they went through, when do they then become empowered? Because you have to become empowered with all of that love that you store within you. You are empowered. When do you embrace it? When do you accept it? And you don't have to be on YouTube. You don't have to start courses. You can do it in whatever. You can do it at your regular corporate job, whatever. But to just be who you are and come from where you've come from and have the lineage that you had, and then to hold the amount of love that you are capable to have regardless, to see truth and purity in people the way that you can do it anyway. All you got to do is change the story from seeing yourself as lesser than to being greater than the experiences, greater than your past, greater than your traumas, greater than your mother and your father, because you chose love. That is the message that I have for you. I pray that that resonates with you. Please comment down below if it does. Like the video if you are, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Like the video if it resonates, and subscribe, please. Like my Instagram, or not like, follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting some things over there. And also subscribe. I'm saying the same thing over and over. If you'd like to go deeper into this conversation, look at the astrology, all that stuff, go ahead and book a personal session. I gotta go. I'm getting tongue-tied. Bye. Good night. Peace.